In a fire with my mom. 50 bands in a day. 20 more, but I'm straight. I've been looking forward to this next one for a while, though. Ever since I saw it release on DPSs, I was like, this and Port Antonio finally, like, I can't wait to revisit Port Antonio. Now, I've been hearing good things about this cLOUDs track, which I know has been out for a few weeks, so been out months by the time this video comes out. But let's see what this is about. If you guys are excited and looking forward to more J. Cole reactions or the fall off, if that happens to drop this year, do me a huge solid right now. Hit that like button if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel for new, comment what you want to see next, share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it. Let's go ahead and check it out. cLOUDs. All I've heard little snippets of it, of like a rapid kind of flow, but I don't know at what point in the song that is or what he even said. I heard the flow and I was like, oh my god, I need to react to this ASAP. Let's get into it. I like how the fact he's just kind of like, J. Cole's just kind of in this place where he's just dropping like any and everything right now. Like, whether it be a single, whether it be all those mixtapes, like, the album is coming this year. There's no way the fall off is not coming this year.
Head to the clouds, I ain't been stepping out, tired of sticking out in the crowd. This world is changed.
I think the only thing he hasn't dropped is that Procrastination track he did a while ago. Gives me For Your Eyes Only vibes.
Please believe these flows teach egos to freeze and then recede. I'm C4 beneath your Jeep. The second you turn that keyhole and heat blows, your weak flows right out the water. The father, boy, I work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order. Don't bother, I charter unseen territories and all.
My style got a restraining order? Like, hold up. Hold on.
That keyhole and heat blows, your weak flows right out the water. The father, boy, I work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order. Don't bother, I charter unseen territories in order to push it farther than you niggas had ever thought. I caught a lot of murder charges, turn artists to martyrs. When I rock, dot turns to goddess. Fiends turn to kings, dreams turn to things tangible. My hands are full with grants I pull from stanzas. No, I can't go slow, I'm Sandra Bull. Either proceed with speed or don't breathe. Snow Creed, a color that won't heed to the warning. The planet to shake when I'm performing. Tectonic plates from a place with text on their waist, so stay safe or get left with chest on your face as death waits for your last breath. I'ma pass the test, yes, I'm a master chef, wanna taste and pay for it. They claim they're real, but they're seldom straightforward. The pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil.
Okay, so that's all this is? This is just a lyrical exercise? Like, it's not even more so lyrical, it's just he's flowing at, like, he's flowing at this rate that really reminds me of, like, those two shorter tracks from the off season. Like, which for the longest time, I was like the only, I would say those are the only tracks I really didn't care for off that album. But listening to it in the order of the album track list, like, I couldn't imagine that album without those tracks now. Like, or if they were longer, like I had asked for years for them to be. I couldn't imagine what those tracks hitting as hard, you know, if they were different in any way, shape, or form. So
Test, yes, I'm a master chef, wanna taste and pay for it. They claim they're real, but they're seldom straightforward. The pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing. The flow changed, but remains the same. I'm plain Jane, out of chain on my neck, but shine like baguettes. Ashamed not to flex to rhyme like the rest. My mind's quite depressed if I don't write these. I'm Spike Lee at the audio, back in my barrio. Parties got shot up, so I built up all my cardio. Dodge shells, collect coins like a Mario, but this is not a game, an experience. I'm serious, nigga. Straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. I'm high, so I feel like that. Yeah, my niggas be smoking on something like.
It's a solid track so far. It's a solid track. Probably not Port Antonio was one of my favorite J. Cole tracks I heard probably since the off season. So this one's good. This one's good. Um, it's kind of weird the situation Dreamville's been in since what happened in 2024. Like, and all the things that are kind of coming out surrounding Dreamville with some of the artists such as Jid and Ari Lennox, two of my favorites that have come out. Um, Kind of the things that are saying about either the Dreamville, the record label, or Interscope about not being able to put out music. Kind of curious if maybe J. Cole doesn't have as much a say in this situation as possible. And I'm only mentioning this because, like I said, J. Cole had a dream, one of the heads of Dreamville, I imagine. It's been rough for Dreamville artists since everything went down with Cole in 2024, making the track against Kendrick, then immediately backing out of it and backing out of the beef in general. I still think it was a smart move, but like the people who was in his ear was obviously the record labels, and I think as apparent as that is, it's made it difficult for anybody else to kind of release to want to put out their music, and if they have it ready for the label to be confident in putting it out ever since then, because it makes them look bad. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping not only this year will we get the off season, but one of the Jid records, whether it be his next album or the Metro Boomin collab album, I'm hoping we get Ari Lennox's supposedly final album. I don't think it will be, but she's been teasing new music for a while, and Jid just today even posted a picture of Metro Boomin. So who knows? Maybe they could be surprise dropping their collab tape this coming Friday, which I think would be kind of interesting since it seems like Cardi's about to drop maybe this week.
Head to the clouds, I ain't been stepping out, sticking out in the crowd. This world is changing right in front of me. Gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I thought I'd be. I'm that bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gun that jam, cause it seemed God had other plans, the son of man extended.
I forgot I read that somewhere. The bullet that missed Trump. That's tough. That is tough, man.
The bullet that missed Trump, the gun that jam, cause it seemed God had other plans. The son of man extending his hand, the son of Sam, and forgiveness for all of the homicides we witnessed. The over-dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown in a pan and caramelized for richness, and served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care if the world's gonna break. Long as they make money off it, pain brings profit. One man gains it, soon as the next man lost it. There's a bridge you can walk to hear God talk, but there are real slim odds a rich man crosses, cause greed is a poisonous seed. Indeed, as it spreads like
there's a bridge to reach God to talk to him, but it's very slim for rich men to reach it because of and he's not going to it right now because of the greed. Instead of going to God, they're gonna go meet the devil pretty much because of their greed.
World's gonna break, long as they make money off it. Pain brings profit, one man gains it, soon as the next man lost it. There's a bridge you can walk to hear God talk, but there are real slim odds a rich man crosses, cause greed is a poisonous seed indeed, as it spreads like weeds through the mind's apple trees. I proceed with caution, and I'm not flossing. Unlike some, I'm not defined by my fortune, I'm defined by rhymes. Though I'm in my prime, there was times that I was down cause I thought I lost it, but no, lo and behold, as my poetry grows, I give all glory to God as the story unfolds, and the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it, you ain't never too old, so keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn fiends, addicted to the screen, and dad shares, cashiers replaced by machines. Don't buy, subscribe, so you could just stream your content like rent. You won't own a thing. Before long, all the songs the whole world sings will be generated by latest of AI regimes, as all of our favorite artists erased by a screen from the wayside. Hey, whatever happened to human beings?
I really like that second verse. That second verse was very soft. Nothing against the first, but that second verse, he was talking some real shit on that one.
Yeah, my niggas be smoking on something loud.
he really turned that one around. Like I said, that second verse really turned it around for me. So, but very solid track. Like I said, just Port Antonio though, which I see right here on the screen. That was, like I said, genuinely one of the best J. Cole tracks that I've heard probably since the off season. Because I still haven't revisited My Delete Later yet. The only track that I really took from it, and I think you guys know this because it's my outro music, is Trade the Truth in Ibiza. Like, that's the only track I really took from it. And the only reason I took that track from My Delete Later was because when I was making the new outro, I just saw it fit in perfectly. And if I wouldn't get copyright claimed, that outro would be longer with that outro music. You know what I mean? So, it was a good track though. Clouds was a good track. Like I said, the most impressive thing about that track was easily just his flow. The second verse really turned it around. I'm definitely gonna have to give that one a couple more listens. Um, but overall, very solid track. And I don't, like I said, it's just not up to par for me personally with Port Antonio. But I am glad that this and Port Antonio are finally on streaming platforms. So y'all let me know which of the two tracks is better, Port Antonio or Clouds. And let me know if you guys are excited for the off season. Jid's new records coming out this year. Hopefully they do. Or Linux's record coming out. Definitely going to be doing all album reactions to all those when those come out. So if you guys are new to the channel and want to see that when they do drop those albums, do me a huge solid right now. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel for new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it. And catch me live on Twitch. Go ahead and give me a follow. You can look up my name or click the link down below in the description. Give me a follow through that. Stay tuned for if those albums drop this year. I'll be reacting to them live over there on Twitch. But thank you guys so much for watching. And see you on the next one.
I'm trying to be perfect, that shit is exhausting. An infinite force that nitpicking niggas get lost in.